I'm Brandon Schueler with Jagged X Racing, and we're here to do a breakdown on our brand new 2014 Polaris RZR XP1000. You know, the build process of these cars it's a really vigorous process. Me and my co-driver, we sit down. If we communicate on building the car, we don't have to worry about doing it on race day. The XP1000 is a great platform. We run a bone stock motor, bone stock clutch configuration. The motor will get you there no problem. It's air intake. We do a big UMP filter on it. It's way oversized for the car. It's what they run typically on like an LS1 V8 motor. We relocated the radiator, Ron Davis radiator, into the back of the car. Moved it out of the front grille just for extra protection. For exhaust on the XP1000, we ended up doing Muzzies. They've been a longtime sponsor for ours. Great power, great sound. Really gives that race car a little edge over the competition. We do a dry brake system on these cars for the fueling. It really is the only way to go with these cars. It dumps a lot of fuel in a short amount of time, and to get to the finish line first, that's what you have to do. You have to be as fast as you possibly can, and the pits is no exception. We don't have very many night races, so we went with the 142-inch light bar on top. Vision X lights hooks it up. Great lights, couldn't ask for more from them at all. We decided to go with Walker Evans shocks with the Jagged X arms. We went 2 inches wider per side. With the Walker Evans shocks on there, the car performs awesome. Car corners flat, hits the bumps great. Overall, it performs really, really well. On this car, we're running 30-inch BFG KM2s and OMF 3P speed locks. We've had great luck with them in the past, so we're just going to keep running with them now. In Best in Desert Score, we have certain requirements that we have to reach. The cars have to pass tech, and safety is a huge part of that. We run all sorts of stuff like fire extinguishers, the nets, the restraints, we wear Hans. It's just like any other typical race car that you see out there. It's just a little bit smaller. It's not just the bolt-on safety stuff that you have to hit too. It's your fuel tank, it's your cage. The cage has to be fully welded on, it can't be bolted on anymore. Fuel system has to have a vent valve with a rollover valve, so if you do roll the car over, it doesn't spill any fuel out. And there's all sorts of stuff out there that makes these cars legal, but we do our best to try and meet all those requirements and get us to the start line as light as possible. Wrapped around all the tube work on that chassis, we do all aluminum panels, door skins, front firewalls, back firewalls. We do a fuel cell firewall there. It's not only safety, but it's weight. We do them, it's a little bit lighter than the plastic panels that come in stock, so we cut all that stock stuff out and do all the nice aluminum work. Sierra Designs does all the paint on all of our cars. Wolf is the company that does all the wrap on them. We do a scoop up on top of these cars for our clutch intakes to keep them nice and cool. Sierra Design did some awesome pinstriping on the thing. Just kind of give it a little style, you know, try and make our cars look good. Inside the cab, we got your standard race car stuff. We got Sparco seats, Simpson seat belts. We did a lightweight Joe steering wheel. Reconfigured the dash to where it has just the things that you need. Your switches, it's your radio intercom. Lowrance GPS, it keeps us on course. Other than that, man, it's your typical race car. So PCI is always at all the races. We decide to go with them for all our radio communication needs. You have to be able to communicate with your guys out there to make sure that everything's going smooth on course. We also rely on PCI for the Parker pumpers as well. We run their tubes, we run a Parker pumper. It's actually plumbed through the door bar of the car, a little bit trick design that we ended up going with. It keeps us having some fresh air when we're in those deep silt beds. So that's my new 2014 RZR XP1000.